This is Donna with More Than a Review, and we are at Lori Foster's Reader and Author event in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I'm thrilled to be here with Donna. I said it's the Donnas. And I was telling people in our live interview that when I signed up for this conference, I had only read Donna's books out of, I think it's 78 authors here.
Oh my goodness.
And I know, don't tell like a Lori Foster and Jill Shelby. I'm now going to read them, I promise.
Oh, you won't go wrong with them.
Yeah.
I love them.
But I love her, what I call her Ranger series. Donna will share the actual name of it, so if you want to look it up on Amazon. But her books were just, they were so funny, and you just love the character. I mean, it was just amazing, and just some of the scenes. I don't want to spoil anything. That one was hard to write a review because I'm like, oh, when he goes to the doctor.
Yes.
But it was really good. So Donna, I'll let you tell a little bit about your books and even the different genres that you write.
All right. I write hot, humorous, heartwarming romance through romantic comedies, which is I think one of them that you read, and romantic suspense. But there's also humor in them. You can't help it. It comes out. And romantic. Let's see. I do have paranormals. And sci-fi I will get back online. I don't have that online. And just contemporaries. I have time shift. Everything. And they're all hot, humorous, and heartwarming.
Oh, very good, very good. So, would you have any advice? Because we have a lot of our readers also either want to be writers or they're just starting out. So, do you have any advice for someone just starting out in writing?
And I still follow it to this day. And you probably heard of it, maybe you didn't. It's called By Chuck. Butt in chair, hands on keyboard. Try to get some words down every day, even if you think it's crap or you don't have an I just write. And I'm telling you, you will be surprised at how that adds up.
That's good.
Yeah, By Chuck.
We haven't heard By Chuck.
By
That's
Chuck.
Good.
Yeah.
So does writing like excite you or exhaust you?
Both. Yeah, when I get that idea and I get excited, I can't wait to write it and get it down. If I have that scene in my head, like the one you were talking about, like I'm thinking, oh my God, should I write that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put that in a book. But you get to writing, you forget to eat. You're in the chair for like 8 hours because you're just getting that scene down, and then you're exhausted. Then it's like, I need a break. I need to take a break till tomorrow.
That is awesome. So do you have like a writing schedule, or do you write when like the scenes come to you?
I try to write every day, but yeah, it's easier when they're talking. Oh, it's so much easier when they're talking. I don't like to force them, so I don't have a schedule. I do write when they talk, but and then if they're not talking by supper, I make them. And then there's the ones that talk and they're not supposed to be in the book, and I just mentally put them behind a brick wall, and hopefully they'll stay behind it.
Yeah. So can we tell people, because I read Army Ranger with Benefits, and is the brother that he came to, so I needed closure, so I'm just going to admit I needed him to end up with somebody.
And he does,
so,
yes.
Yeah, so he'll be the start of a new series.
He will start a new series, Dom, he will start a new series.
That's,
of active duty Army Rangers.
Yeah. That makes sense, because I forgot that they're all...
right, they're former Army Rangers, the men of Eddie's Ranch, and then this new series will be active duty.
Yeah, very good. Okay, we're excited about that. What do you want readers to get out of your books?
I like them to be entertained. That is the reason I write, because sometimes life really stinks. And I know I like to turn to a good book, and I like to feel good when I finish it, and that's what I do. I mean, they usually are real. I do keep it real, but I make sure that it has an HEA. You'll always get a happily ever after in mine.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I tell people I read to escape reality, and it's not that I have a bad one, but it's your just go away place.
Exactly. It's an escape, and yeah.
And I think that's what we like, that happy ending.
Yes.
That's what we're I say there's enough negativity in the world. I want a good book.
Yeah, I don't like to read that in a book. I mean, if there is for a reason, as long as there's a closure to that, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. No. And you were saying they were realistic, but Vince would cook for her. That's not too realistic.
Oh, yeah. It is. My husband does that.
Actually, my husband is doing that. And it's amazing what that can do. You're just so excited.
I do. I try to keep it real. It's like, he does that, so it is real to me.
Yeah, that's awesome. So any surprises, like after becoming an author, anything that surprised you either from readers or the industry?
I liked it, well, both. I mean, the way that I get emails from readers saying how much they enjoy the escape that I give them, that is just, I wasn't expecting that, and that's why I write, and it was amazing to hear, and I always love to hear from my readers. But also, the authors in the industry are so giving. Oh my gosh, they are so helpful, and yeah, if you're starting out, oh my gosh, especially if you go to a conference like this, you're going to find that the authors are very giving, and any advice don't be afraid to ask us. Come up and ask us. Absolutely happy to talk.
We talked a little bit about that yesterday because I was just so impressed with how everyone was so collaborative. Like there seemed no competition at all.
No.
And a lot of writers can even write together on the same book, or they'll do a collection of stories.
Right. I'm involved with a few, and it's just so nice. They're just so giving, and it's good to be surrounded by like-minded people. That's why I love to come to these conferences because they get me.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's how we feel even about all the other readers.
Yes.
So it's very good. All right. Is there anything you'd want to share in closing? I mean, I just think.
I want to explain why I'm dressed like this.
Oh yes. Well, you look lovely.
Thank you. We did a breakfast at Tiffany's breakfast this morning, so we all had to put our Audrey on. So that's why, because I don't normally wear hats and dress like this. So
that's right. It was a very good breakfast.
Yeah, people probably don't recognize me. Yes, this is me underneath this hat.
Yeah, but you guys gave out teddy bears.
Oh yeah, teddy bears and
bingo.
Yeah, we gave out a Tiffany bracelet. Yeah.
No, it was a very fun event.
It was very fun.
Well, thank you so much, Donna, and I highly recommend her series. And you're definitely going to want to read The Rangers and then the new one coming out. You're just going to. There's not a cliffhanger, but you just don't want to let them go.
Right.
So, all right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.